What's up, guys? Marine Kid here, coming to you for DarkAvengerINC.Plus. How's everybody doing out there? I'm back again for another exclusive comic review for the channel, like I said, and to talk about two books that I'm going to talk about. So I got the two books right here that I wanted to talk about and review. So I'm thinking about starting with, they're both number 1s too. So the first one is an ongoing series, and the other is a mini series, I believe. So I think I'll start with the ongoing series, if that's okay with you. First of all, let me explain a little bit about. I am a huge samurai fan, ninja, ninja, samurai, Code of Bushido, things like that. And one character from DC who I was following when she was a part of a team, the Birds of Prey, when I heard she was getting her own title, I was like, okay, I may check this out, because I am a huge fan of Tatsu, aka Katana. And so you just heard me say it. Yeah, I'm talking about Katana. Get that glare out the way. Katana, number 1. And this is written by Nocenti, and Alex Sanchez is the artist on this. This book basically gives us a little more intake of the world of the Katana, in a sense. That's the way I look at it. That's the way I classified it. That's the way when I read this, that's the way it felt like. For all those who are not familiar with the character Tatsu, even before the 52, and you just know about this version of Tatsu, aka Katana, fine. So basically, I would say this kind of picks up after Birds of Prey, in a sense, not after Justice League of America, which comes out sometime this week or next week or so. But it felt a little bit more of an introduction to her. She has moved to San Francisco, into a section of San Francisco called Japantown. And in there she is literally trying to adjust to her life living in this town, in this part of San Francisco, as well as dealing with opponents that are coming her way. Like example, there's an individual in this book called Coil. He has like this serpent-like sword that he uses. And she's also trying to find this woman called Shun. That's also kind of, I guess, going to play a major factor into this series. The artwork was okay. I do feel that it could have been a lot much better. The cover is done by David Finch, one of my favorite artists, and I would have loved to have him on the artwork, but unfortunately, no. We just get him on the cover. I don't feel that Alex Sanchez's artwork is disgusting or just totally not to look at. It's just that I felt that there could have been more to capture the true essence of Katana, as well as her, how can I put it, beautiful Asian features. Okay, let's put it like that. That's the way I look at it, as another way of looking at it. But for the first story, if you're not familiar with Katana, okay, but she does go deeper into her sword, the Soul Taker, and everything like that, which is fine. I know a lot about the Soul Takers prior to the 52 and now. In this version, they say they're still keeping the factor of her husband, the soul of her dead husband lives inside the sword, so she will never let any man touch her and everything like that. Because she goes into detail, like there was a scene in here where she's having a dream of her interacting, having intimacy with another man, and it's just a dream. And she felt so bad about it. She talks to the sword, and she's like, my husband, I had a dream about another man, and I feel so ashamed about it. And I'm like, wow, that's loyalty. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I didn't mind this. I didn't mind this at all. So I will continue to keep reading this. Keep continuing to bring this reviews of this book on this channel. And I'm a Tatsu fan. I'm sorry, I'm a Katana fan. Been that way since she was a part of the Outsiders. What can I say? Alright. And the next book I want to review is a mini-series, I believe. And it comes from IDW. And the book is called JinnRise. If you can see. Okay, sorry about the glare. JinnRise. Yeah. I read this, and I read some interesting... Before this book came out, I finally was able to get my hands on it. And the writer in this is it's written by, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, or her name right, Sohaib Awan, and artwork is done by Tony Vassallo. And the gist of this is, this is where it gets really trippy, because it's cool, and I think it was cool. Smart idea. The gist of the book, the synopsis of the book is basically, we have this exchange student named Andrew Marcus. He is in the foreign exchange, he's an American foreign exchange student who is going to school, and they don't really say what town he's in, but you can really believe it's somewhere in, you could say, the Middle East, basically. And he goes to school out there. However, out of nowhere, I'm sorry, I gotta laugh. SpongeBob's on. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. The gist of this, guys, is basically the Earth is attacked by this alien race known as the what are they called again? I'm forgetting their name. Let me see. Oh God, what was their name again? I forget their name. Oh God, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta find their name now. The Kibrani. There we go. And they come to Earth pretty much to take it over because they feel that we have Earthlings, the inhabitants of Earth, have butchered the resources, don't care about the planet, and things like that. In terms of, well, they may have some point of view that actually makes a little sense, but they come to take it over and destroy the inhabitants and take it for themselves. So pretty much they're like locusts in a sense. However, in retrospect of that, a little boy, when all hope is lost, a little boy, he releases something from that you wouldn't believe, but if I told you, but it turns out he releases an ancient race called the Jinn. And unfortunately, the Jinn happen to be, let me show you. As you see right here, the Jinn, there's one member of the Jinn taking on the alien Armada. However, we find out that the Jinn are actually in the first issue. Yeah, genies. So I thought that was really cool to see that the world was saved by genies, and we don't know if they are friend or foe, because this genie right here, he's not the same. He's not your Aladdin's genie. He looks kind of mean and like, I don't want to be here, but yeah. But it was good. I really enjoyed this. I think this is a mini series, and I want to know more about this. This was really fun, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the series brings. But the first issue of JinnRise is very entertaining. I really enjoyed it. Once again, I always applaud the independent companies for doing their thing and bringing new stuff out there, and taking us to different realms that the big two, DC and Marvel, don't always do. But yeah, I thought both series were really good. As you can see here, so Katana *1 and JinnRise *1 was pretty decent in my opinion. And if you do I recommend picking up one of these titles? Yes, absolutely. I'm always recommending picking up titles, something that are outside of especially DC and Marvel. But other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. Once again, another exclusive review for Dark Avenger Inc. Plus. And this is Mom Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.